Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel today. Happy New Year. This is a new season, a new decade, and I'm grateful to be alive and able to see it. Not everyone was able to partake in the new year. As you guys know, a lot of deaths in the month of December, which is very normal. But to those who are grieving, who have lost a loved one or have an emotional uh, issue, depression, oppression, I pray that you guys will be able to recover and find comfort knowing that you are still alive, and no matter what that person, that individual is looking down on you. I am here in the garden because I want to speak about some things that we will be doing this year. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. This year is going to be a great year. I believe that this is a year of abundance. I'm just going to speak it out there in the atmosphere that this is a year of abundance, and we shall see new things come to pass. One thing I want to show you guys is our transplants here. Look at that. They have done well for a whole week. As you can see, we have removed the baby leaves from the mature leaf, the mature vegetable plant here. You guys see those collard greens, so I believe they are collard greens. So I'm gonna take your guys' word for it. One thing this year we're gonna be doing is growing from seed. Our desire in G Garden family is to grow from seed, and that's what we're going to do. We did that last year, but we want to do it more this year. Some of the things that we're going to be growing is our beets for sure in this container here. This is a hugelkultur container. I did not do a video on this, but so what we did, I took leaves, old logs from when I went and collected mulch from our mulch facility, and I put them in there with some soil, no compost, but just soil. And this is what we have here. And I took the remainder of our potting soil and just placed it in the container, and it's been decomposing ever since we did this. And it's only been what, not even 6 months probably. So we're gonna be growing beets. We may grow carrots. I'm not sure yet from seed. We're gonna be growing our annual vegetables. This year, my desire is to get some perennial vegetables, but for the perennial vegetables, we're gonna have to sacrifice some containers and just use it for that container. So that comes into another issue of should we get another thing of grow bags and use it as its permanent location. Another thing, I would like to get a fruit tree, a new fruit tree, but I'm going to talk to my wife and we're going to have some discussion about that. And so that's another thing that is on our list, on my list, or for our family. I'm noticing that what we like to eat is for the vegetables is our broccoli, our kale. So those are things we're gonna grow this year from seed for our spring and summer. Our spring summer collection of seed is okra. We're gonna grow okra this year from seed. As you know, we collected the seeds from that last year, so we're gonna grow okra again. Summer's probably gonna grow some summer squash, definitely spinach, and add some root vegetables as the beets. We may add a rutabaga in there. So we have a lot of decisions to make here in the garden. And also we want to grow some perennial flowers. We already have two perennial flowers, and that is the geranium. Okay. There is some damage on them. I noticed for some reason the cabbage moth was eating that, and so with geraniums you can't propagate these easily. I just broke this off not too long ago, and this is it rooted on. It looked like it rooted from the side in this area here, so I just removed it, and this came. I saw roots. I was going to just trash it, but so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually remove this stem here that's diseased with that leaf, and I'm going to transplant it into a 4-inch pot. So that's why it's sitting here. One thing we're going to do also is purchase more cover crop seeds because we want our certain parts of our garden to rest and have just to get some more nutrients into that soil, to build the soil with nitrogen and carbon. Secondly, we're gonna still compost. We're gonna actually do a no dig raised bed. Okay, so we're gonna take one of our containers of grow bag here, and we're gonna use it as a no till raised bed or container as such. We're gonna still do our sunflowers because we love sunflowers, and that also is a soil builder. It brings forth nitrogen into the soil like peas does, so you can use that as well. But as far as the garden, this is what the garden looks like, guys. After it rained and whatnot, we're gonna grow hot peppers again from seed, and we may have to get some transplants. So I'm not saying that. I don't want to just say that we're gonna grow anything from seed because sometimes things does happen. We have some setbacks in the garden, but my desire is to fully grow everything from seed. But it takes patience, and that's one thing I don't have a lot of is patience. But we learn patience. Some people say I am kind of patient because even in me working in the culinary industry, I am if you guys did not know, I'm a certified chef. I've been cooking for over 10 years, and I've seen a lot. I know in the culinary industry that is a lot of peer pressure and frustration in the kitchen. Professionally, I know people. If you did not know, I know the international cuisine, and I also know family style cuisine. I know baking and pastry. So those are things I have done for some while, and I also have a little cookie business on the side that I am working on here in California that I've been kind of put on hold here because since I've been here, but that is going to start up soon again when I make time for it and try to get it in my regular life besides gardening. So this is just some of the things that I am going to be doing. Also, we're going to try to, like I said, if I did not say this before, get some perennial vegetables in, and that takes to another consideration of getting some permanent containers for that for those certain vegetables. So one thing we want to do is compost, and we're going to be doing that this year. A lot of composting and collecting from our vegetables that we grow and use it and place everything that's done with into the compost. So we also have some little surprises. We have 2 new surprises. Some things that I desire and needed, definitely needed for our garden. Something I can play with in the garden as well. So I'm going to show you guys in this content here what it is later on. So as you know, we grew from seed randomly. A nasturtium came up, started growing on their own. So that's one thing that we want that to happen again is allowing see that nasturtium here. This grew on its own. So we're gonna let that. We want that to happen again. The moringa tree, guys. If y'all want an update on that, right quick, it is not dead. It's still alive. The root is alive. That's one thing you want to keep alive is the root. So what we did. We add a lot of wood chips, and we are allowing these leaves here to fall off. It's okay as its own fertilizer. And you can eat this still too. I might not eat that though, but it's still alive and it's okay. It's not dead. So we're gonna let it be. Yeah, just let it be. It's not dead. So I'm grateful for that. It's still alive. We also going to get
some more cover crop this year. So I'm gonna talk to my wife about that, see what she wants to do, because this is just not my garden. This is her garden too. She always say it's my garden, but it's her garden as well. She's not out here a lot like I am, but she does come out here and just observe. So that's one thing that I want to also want to make this a beautiful garden for her as well, where she could come out and enjoy some this garden as well. But that's mostly it, guys. We're gonna be growing from seed, grown. Have to collect some plant starts, and definitely see what happens this year. I believe this year is gonna be a blessed year, and my desire, guys, is I need your help. This is what I need from you guys. We've been on this journey for 3 years and some change on YouTube, and my desire is to this year is to get 500 subscribers. If you guys can share this video, share my videos, it would mean a lot to the NJ College Garden family. I know some. I don't have the best equipment. I don't have the I might not have the best of anything here, but I do have some wisdom in the garden. I do have some knowledge and understanding on how to garden. I am a third generation, well, actually, probably a fourth generation gardener. My great grandmother um, was a gardener, and I don't believe she was a farmer, but I know she was a gardener, a vegetable and flower gardener. My grandmother is a vegetable and flower gardener to this day, and I'm in that bracket now as well. I've been doing it since I was a kid, helping randomly, not all the time. But one thing I did do, I'll cut the grass. As I got older, I had to cut the grass for my grandfather. So, and that was very fun. I wasn't a good, long mower at the time. I couldn't get straight lines like how they want it. Anyway, but I am a third generation, so I may be a fourth or a fifth, but I do know I'm gonna say I'm a third because I know that my great grandmother and my grandmother was gardeners, and my grandmother is a gardener, and my great grandmother was a vegetable and flower gardener. So I do know some things about gardening, and I do take her advice. So guys, please do me a favor and share this video, share this content. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. Also, my new subscribers, if you're new to the channel, you will always get some content on a weekend. Not most, sometimes on during the week, but mostly on the weekend when you will get a video from the NJ College Garden family. We grow in containers. And so if you're interested in growing containers, this is the place to be. And you will get some information on growing in the ground as well. So until next time, NJ College Garden family is saying thank you for watching and thank you for being a part of the family. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get updates on our channel. Until next time, we will love you, and most of all, grow what you love to eat. Peace.